could not celebrate our big birthday without doing something amazing, something unprecedented from J. King, and that's what we're doing. If you are just now tuning in, because I realize a lot of people on the West Coast maybe just now tuning in, this is our very best buy of the day. Not only are we giving you your choice of amber or turquoise in precious noble sterling silver, in your choice of small medium or medium large, but these are brand new mine finds for both of these stones, and we'll tell you about that in a second. They were appraised, lowest appraised price, $345. That was the lowest appraised price. What we're doing today is $169.95. Honestly, if you were getting the silver alone for that price, it would be amazing. And we're doing it for $33.99 on your charge card. Every single thing from J. King today, everything that you're ordering from J, everything that you can see from J is all free shipping. We're doing free shipping on every piece of J. King jewelry today. So we have the amber, we have the turquoise, and as I said, not just any amber, any turquoise, but brand new world launches of amber and turquoise. I have a 5-inch wrist. I am wearing the small medium. If you have, I would say 6 3/4 and up, order the medium large. So again, it all is on your wrist size, based on your wrist size, small medium, medium large, but Jay, we've gotta talk about these stones. Let's start with the amber, because the amber at this point is outselling the turquoise at about 3 to 1, so I don't want anyone to miss out. First off, if we were doing amber, period, in a bracelet, amber is so hard to come by.
It's virtually impossible to get any kind of volume in amber anymore. This is a brand new deposit. Now, the butterscotch color that you're seeing in this comes from the Baltic Sea, and less than 5% of the total amber that we get in any given year, less than 5% is the butterscotch color. So just being able to get butterscotch and put it in anything is virtually impossible to do. And then we found about 3 years ago, we have a friend of ours, a Russian that lives in Ukraine, and he discovered this new amber source. So they don't really get a lot of butterscotch out of that particular deposit, and it's really unique how they mine it. They actually go in. It's in a swamp. And they go in and they have these big air compressors, or they have like these pressure pumps. And what they do is they blast the bottom of the swamp with that, and then the amber is lighter than the water, so it floats to the top. And then they have guys with big nets that go around. You can see there's the swamp that it's in. And they have these guys, there's one of the big pressure pumps that they use to loosen the amber from the bottom of the swampy area. They do sometimes, you know, it's not like that they get it all the time. Okay, it's a hit or miss proposition. Like I said, amber is, I can assure you that amber is not going down in value, okay? We've just seen, in fact, in the last 5 years, I've seen the prices literally go through the roof. But this is the very, very first time that we've used this Ukraine material, and then we combined all the different colors that amber comes in this one unique look. This is probably one of the most functional, wearer-friendly bangle bracelets that we've ever designed. People just love them. This is absolutely the first time that we have done this in a different turquoise a long, long time ago, but this is the very first time that we've ever done it in amber, and especially where we've got this, all the different colors of the amber all combined in one unique look.
Look at that.
And that, you see, they're so wearer-friendly, they're so functional, they're so easy to put on. That's what I love about this, and everybody just raves about this design. This is, of all the bangle cuff bracelets I've ever designed in my career, this is the one that everybody raves about.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about the gorgeous turquoise, because I love the colors in this turquoise, but this is a new mine find too. This
is brand new. We discovered this this deposit. It comes out of a mine called Turquoise Hill. And it's a huge, it started about 10 years ago. they found the turquoise, actually what started everything. They discovered the turquoise. And anytime you discover turquoise, you have to have copper present. You could, like I said, you could have the largest copper mine, you know, in history and not have one single piece of turquoise. But you cannot have turquoise and not have copper present, because one of the main components in turquoise is the copper. So they started off as a big open pit mine, and then about 5 years ago, they discovered gold mixed in with the copper. And so then they actually now they're tunneling for it. So they have a combination of an open pit mine, and they're also running shafts now. And we don't get oodles and boodles of this turquoise. It just comes out. It comes in all those different colors, which I've just found so interesting. It comes everywhere from like a tealy blue green to a deep, deep robin's egg blue to, and it has everything from, you can see right there, it has a really unique kind of matrix pattern to it, but it also has materials that's just super, super clear. And we've used every single color, combined them in each bracelet. So you're getting all the different colors, the natural colors, all the natural different looks that come out of that particular mine.
I mean, that teal blue mixed with the blue. I mean, this is going to go with any turquoise that you already have. And there's the rough, right, Jay?
Right. This is the rough. And I always like to show people the rough so you can see how we work. You know, we're very unique in the fact that we do everything from scratch. So I don't buy anything that's already pre-cut or precast. That's me with one of the nuggets, one of the original nuggets that came out of that deposit.
Amazing.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Look at the size of that nugget.
Very.
So, like I said, I've been working this particular mine for about 3 years now. We're just now starting to get material out, but what is so unique about this particular turquoise, I don't know of anybody else that is using it right now. I don't have an exclusive on the mine, but we do have somebody there that goes and as they're mining it, every 2 weeks they go up and we only take the top grades. We don't take any of the lower grades of the material that come out.
But then,
and
Jay,
I've never seen anybody else up there buying it.
Okay, let's talk. Okay, so we've got the rarity of the stones, the difficulty in acquiring the stones, the expense usually with the stones, but then let's talk about how hard it is to put this together. If we were just doing the silver bracelet alone, I wish you could reach through the screen and feel the weight on the silver. This is not like a link bracelet where you have, you know, a couple little links of silver. This is a nice, heavy sterling silver bangle, but then each piece of that genuine gemstone material has to be hand cut and hand inlaid, right?
Right. These are all created by our artists from scratch. So we do all the silversmithing in-house, we do all the lapidary work in-house, and literally these are individually handmade from scratch. You know, it's old school art. Very few people are doing this anymore. You know, like we start everything from sterling silver sheet material, which is custom made in a foundry for us. And then we actually, the difference in what we do is we actually have silversmiths that actually hand build each piece. So what they'll do, the silversmith, he'll take the sheet material, he'll build the silver portion of that, which are all custom made one at a time by hand, and then he'll give it to the lapidarist. And then the lapidarist, this is, if you look at how tight this work is, we only have a handful of people that can actually do this quality of work. They have to do this all three-dimensional. So they'll take the rough material, either the rough amber or the rough turquoise, and then individually hand lay that, but it's three-dimensional. It rolls over. So they're smooth to the touch. A very unique look. And what I love about these, you know, the biggest thing with bangles, when I used to design bangles, because when I started out over 40 years ago, I did a lot of bangles. The biggest problem with bangles, though, is everybody's hands are different.
Sure.
So we had to come up with a system where, because, you know, like if you have to make the bangle big enough to go over your wrist, well, or over your hand. So then when you get it on your wrist, usually it was too loose, or, you know, there were problems with it. So we worked and worked and worked, and we came up with this new class that we again, these are all custom made. And they just pop on. You can do it single-handedly, but the magnet's strong enough, you can see it on Ange, it's strong enough that it really holds on tightly. They're very, very well made.
Okay, I want to show everybody too. Everybody's asking about the matching pieces. I've got to show you, Angie and I both are wearing the matching necklace. Now, I'm wearing it in the turquoise. This is also just like the bracelet where it's varieties of different colors.